Wow, hey guys, what's up? So it is Cameron here. Today I'm going to be doing a video showing you guys my foundation routine. Just a really good foundation routine for women of color. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera just because my eyebrows do take quite a bit of time for me to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and do those off camera. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys how I put my foundation on. So let's get it popping. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I'm about to do my foundation actual part of this video. To prime my face, I do use the Smashbox primerizer, which is like a moisturizer and a primer in one. I got this in a little set and I absolutely love this. I plan on buying a full-size version eventually, but like it's like $44 and I'm just like, I guess Smashbox. So I'm going to put on my foundation. I'm going to show you guys the two foundations that I go back and forth between. One is really new. So don't know if it's my favorite yet, but it is currently my favorite as we speak. It is the L'oreal 24-hour up to 24-hour wear FreshWear foundation. Infallible FreshWear. It does have SPF in it, but it does not have a flashback. This is in the color 515 copper. I believe this is copper. This is like a really good match for me. Picked this up in Walmart. I saw other people reviewing it. I was like, oh, I need that. It looks very similar to the NARS Radiant Longwear foundation. And the other one I use that's more high-end is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is amazing. Worth every single penny. This is a really good foundation. And it comes with like this doe foot applicator. So if you don't like to like squirt stuff out, of like the top or whatever, even though this does come with the pump, you know, you can do it like that, you know, shawty. So it is what it is. I don't have my little palette. I have a little silver palette that I squirt everything onto. I don't know where it is, but we're just gonna wet my sponge, and I'm just gonna use this fat ass bottle of Evian facial spray. So I bought this and I was like, oh, it says your makeup. Y'all looked at the ingredients. It's just water. Like, I was like, this is just water? So it is. I don't know how it's supposed to set makeup, but I do use it to like, if I don't want to get up and go to the bathroom and stuff, and I want to wipe my sponge. It does make me look a little bit less powdery as well, so. It's supposed to be like a toner. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to do, honestly. Like, this is the dub. Okay, so we're wetting my sponge. This is the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. I love this sponge. It's kind of porous. But I like that it's a little porous because it's a lot easier to clean than a sponge like this. This is the Sonia Kashuk sponge. I like these sponges for a while. I have another one that's like this. So I'm just trying to wet this. I like those sponges for a while and like this one. And then I like this one from Real Techniques. But I don't, the Sonia Kashuk sponges kind of skip under my eyes. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so I think this is good to go. I think we're going to spray a little bit more. This foundation works a lot better. This L'oreal FreshWear one works a lot better when you put it on with the sponge. I noticed that when I put it on with the brush, it kind of tugged as if it didn't like set. So I think the water and the sponge helps it to set. That may sound backwards, but I think that's what's going on with this. I think so. Okay, so we're just going to pump this on the back of my hair. I use about 2 pumps of this. It's very runny, as you can see. So just, oh God, I'm always getting this shit on my fucking, I'm always getting makeup on my clothes, y'all. Like, I spilled makeup on my shirt earlier today. God damn it. Okay, so we're just gonna bounce this in. I don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead. As you guys can see, it just looks really radiant and natural. You want to blend it down. I don't blend it down my neck. I'm so mad about this foundation on my hoodie. Like, ugh. I don't blend it down my neck, but I definitely make sure I blend right here. Most of the time when I wear my foundation, I wear it with the collared shirt on, so yeah. Okay, so foundation on, this is what it looks like. Let's see, really glowy, radiant, but it wears really well on oily skin, so that way. Next thing I do is I use a concealer. So the concealer I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I like this concealer because it does not crease under my eyes. So I don't put it on my chin because that just doesn't match with my face shape like at all. So I don't do that. So now I'm just going to turn it on the other side and just pat it in. Cut out the forehead. I don't really have a big forehead, so I don't have a lot of work to do up here, but I do like to brighten just the center part of my forehead. So that's what that looks like. Oh, am I the only one that hates when my sponges get dirty? I wash my sponges immediately after using them, like right after I use them on my face. I'm gonna wash them. I'm just gonna lighten this up a little bit. Sometimes I use this from ColourPop to lighten it up. It's color Dark 40. It is very light. It used to be the color 1050. Use sparingly because it is light, but sometimes I like to have a little bit more light under my eyes. And I'm going to use the side that I use to blend out the foundation with, just so it'll help tone it down a little bit. Just a little bit. And do you want to pat that out? It's also a really good concealer. Doesn't really crease under the eye, and it's very affordable. When I use a higher end concealer, I use this Born This Way concealer. Okay, so that's the concealer part done. Next thing I'm going to do is set it with the powder. So I'm going to set my under eyes with the powder. I use the RCMA No Color powder. If I don't use this, I use the Black Radiance Banana powder. And then I really wish I had my palette to dump this out on because this ain't working, dog. Just gonna dump some out of my hand, on the back of my hand. And about that much will set my entire face. Like, you don't need that much. Like, honestly. But right now we're just setting the eyes because I go in and I cream contour. But I set the under eyes now so that they don't crease. And I do set my small lines as well. Just around here. And this color, this powder truly has like no color, like whatsoever. So now to contour, I take the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F16. And I just take that like right under here. Just a little bit. Or a little bit more than a little bit. I'm gonna take this brush from, this is actually from like a Walmart kit. It's a cute brush though. And I'm just gonna blend that out, and you wanna blend it up and over. You just blend it up and over, like so. And then up and over. This is the one thing I like when I don't have like a frontal or a closure on or something like that. Like, I can blend stuff into my hairline and not have to worry about like me having to wash it, anything like that. Now we're gonna go in and set all of that with the powder. So I just bought this powder from Ruby Kisses. Usually I use this Black Radiance contour kit, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase this for the simple fact that I don't use any of these other two colors. Like, sometimes I use this highlight, sometimes I don't. It's not my favorite highlight. color, but I really like this contour powder, so I've been trying to find a powder that's roughly the same color. This looks about the same color, so we're gonna try out this powder today. This is actually like a face powder. It's not a contour powder, but that's what it's gonna be used for today. So we're just gonna set that contour real quick, like. I have really big cheeks, so. I think that looks pretty okay. Take whatever's left over. That's it on the side of my nose, but I do go in and like detail my nose, so yeah. This looks kind of okay though. How does it look? Does it look okay? It looks a little muddy right here on camera. It looks like I got just a lot of shit going on right there. Well, we're here now. So next I'm gonna do is contour my nose. I just take this brush. This is an eyeshadow brush from Jessup. They sell this on eBay or Amazon. I bought this brush years ago, girl. Literally years. I think I bought this in 2015. It was like a whole set. And you just want to go down the sides of your nose. And my nose looks snatched. Okay, so the next thing I do is, if I know I'm not wearing eyeshadow that day, I take a little bit of a shadow that's like the color of my skin tone. And that is this color called Taurus out of the, what's this? The Zodiac palette with Kathleen Lights. Fun fact, I'm a Taurus. This is a really cute palette too. I bought it because I'm into like Zodiac stuff. But honestly, I can't get a complete look with it. I can't get a complete look with just this palette. I have to use another palette. That's the same way that I felt with the Shayla palette. Like I just couldn't get a complete look with just the Shayla palette. I had to use another palette with it. Okay, so I don't really wear blush. I wear like a bronzer, and I use this CoverGirl Ebony Queen bronzer. Hope this, they don't sell this in the store anymore. They don't sell CoverGirl Queen in the store anymore at all. But I happened upon it. I happened upon this bronzer at Big Lots for $150. So your girl bought two. So now I have enough of this bronzer to last me for a very long time, because I doubt I'll go through 3 of them before, like, I don't even wear makeup anymore. So yeah, I have a lot of bronzers. So I have enough of these bronzers now. So yep, this is the GOAT. So after I do that, I set my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So while my face is still a little damp, I go in with the highlighter. My favorite highlighter ever is this Crown of Canopy from Wet n Wild. I always come back to this one, so I'm like, this one must be my favorite. This is a Japanese 721 brush. I'm going to be using this to apply my highlighter. It's like a really pretty rose gold color. Y'all see it? Ooh, yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna add some more, because you know, why not? I want to look ethereal, right? I want to look glowy. I want to look fertile, you know? Fertile. So, that is my entire foundation routine that you guys just witnessed. No flashback, no nothing. If you guys enjoyed it, just thumbs up this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.